time for the next part of the trio tutorial. Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna try and at least get some better equipment before I go fight the two Skulder Kings. Those aren't incredibly hard due to charm, but my tanks are really weak to poison right now, as you've seen before. Even normal Skulders can deal damage to them right now, and that changes with better defenses, obviously. So gonna go for the for the shield first. Can't really find it here right now. The Paladin shield. And so there we go, the outworn buckler. And just having a look around where I missed it there, and it was on the weapons tab, obviously, didn't think about that. And I don't really look at my gold here right now, or maybe I think I have more in my stash to sell or something. Take the blunting belt and yeah, a little slow here. Come on. Yeah, I shouldn't really buy camping supplies here at this point, but I decided to buy one. Doesn't really matter, they don't cost anything. I keep the saber. And yeah, it's all I have, so there's not really a lot I can sell. And to disappoint, there's only 40 gold, so, or copper I should say, so it's not really worth selling right now. So I totally forgot that I need money for enchanting stuff too, so I end up only having enough money for the buckler, which is pretty much the most important item to enchant right now, but of course Kana has a shield too, and it would have been nice to enchant that, but yeah. And enchanting armor is not really worth it, in my opinion. I'm probably, when I have plenty of ingredients, I'll probably go ahead and do it at some point, but I'll probably have plate for my tungsten then, and doesn't really make a lot of difference whether you have more damage reduction or not. Surprisingly enough, you could probably play the whole game with lighter armor, and it wouldn't make that much of a difference. Of course, every little bonus you get adds up, so that's the only reason why I still always go with heavy armor for tanks, because that's not the only bonus you get. But I decided not to kill the beta guy who has played. When I solo, I normally kill him. But yeah, just because I realized it doesn't really make a difference whether I've played or a brigandine or a breastplate. There's just not much difference between those. And once I get my damage shield chant, it's gonna be a little different, because it's gonna be plus 30 damage reduction, and that combined with what my Paladin will have by then, because the Paladin will also have the talent from Defiance Bay with 2 damage reduction and so on and so forth, and stuff will be exceptional or even superb. So At that point in the game, when I have like 60 damage reduction, then obviously damage reduction is a good thing, but to get there takes a lot of time. And yeah, here I died once. I had the wrong strategy, and what I did wrong at first is I stood like this, like my characters are right now, and yeah, there we go, there's a reload. The Scolders got past my Paladin, and I didn't really realize it until it's too late. And I also missed a charm on a Scolder King once, which is very weird because I never ever grazed the Scolder King. If I hit them, I hit them. And there I somehow missed the shot with the Paladin, I don't know how. But it doesn't really matter. And I don't seem to realize in the video that I missed the shot. I'm still in stealth mode with the Paladin. And yeah, there you can see I repositioned my Paladin slightly. And I'm gonna reposition her more at another point. And the good thing about this fight is if you don't attack the Scolder Kings straight away, then they will be there in the back and not straight attack your tanks. So that's good. Another good thing about ranged weapons. You can pick who attacks you first. And as you can see, a Scolder came through there and targeted my Cypher. And since I was engaged to another Scolder, I don't really manage to keep it from my Cypher. So now I break engagement. And also the charmed Scolder King helps out. Yeah, so that one was charmed for at least 15 seconds, but it might have been charmed for 20 seconds. I didn't really pay attention. So 20 seconds is a crit and 15 seconds is a hit. And as I said, I've never really seen it get grace, so to miss those is pretty rare. But yeah, as I said, when I died, I missed one of the charms, of the initial charms, and also my positioning was bad, so yeah, now I'm gonna reposition my Paladin again, I think. Yeah, there we go. So there's less room for the other Scolders to get through. And I hope I realize that I have a Phantom here in a second. Yeah, sometimes I have people talking to me when I record this, so I'm kind of, it looks like I'm indecisive of what to do, but it's just that I try to concentrate on the game and I'm talking at the same time, so that doesn't always work out. And the Scolder King, the second one, just got ganked there by the other Scolder King, so first I think it might be a good idea to charm it. But charm always takes average casting speed, so I realized the last Scolder died, and I got this one stunned with Phantom. So in the end I go for the paralyze there, trying to gank it as quick as possible. And yeah, mental binding now is real good again. It used to have like 4-second base duration before this patch, which was really bad, so I didn't really use it at all anymore, except for if I had to get my Cypher out of trouble. And here I should have used the spell, but I wanted to paralyze again, but only to realize it was almost dead, so I just shot.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
And there we go, it went a lot better than my initial try. I didn't really get hurt. So once again, if this is too RNG based for you, or too much micromanagement with preventing the Scolders from going through your front line, then just do this quest. Well, this is not even part of the quest anymore. Do this fight a little later. And as I said before, I'm not gonna go for the shades yet. I will do them when I'm still in Act 1, so I will do them pretty soon, I guess, but I'm gonna have at least level 5 on my tanks then. And I never realized what you do here. I guess if you have a Priest of Eothas, you can do something else, but the snuffing out the candle, I never really understood what it did, and I never really looked it up either. So yeah, there we go. That was the Skulldar Kings. Very nice to get that helmet there. But I don't know if there's a lot more happening here. I don't think so, so I might as well end the recording here. Yeah, I think I'm going to the next area now, so I'll do another video then, and see you then.